hold on. Okay. They say Adrian is 12:32. I'm sorry. Y'all already know I come on the live stream late. What's up? Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to fix. See, I always do this, and then I end up having to fix stuff as soon as I sit down. That'd be my problem. Cause I'm telling you, if I have to get up, oh my god, if I have to get up, hold on. Child, I'm trying to move this tripod. If I have to get up, y'all are going to see underwear. Hold on. Bitch. All right, the light is shining. What's up, bitches? What's up, girlies? What's up? I have on. My sister got me this shirt. Thank you, sis. I don't know if she's watching, but my sister got me this shirt, so of course I have to wear it to support the Mother of Dragons, to support the one true Queen of Westeros. Yes, that's the only colonizer I stand. Okay, what's up? I feel like, it's time to talk. Before I do it, y'all already know the drill. Patreon is in the top comment. Just sign up, get over there, turn up. Yesterday, I put up a podcast, and I was really kind of rambling a little bit, but I'm just happy that I have, anytime I do these like podcasts, I'm so happy that I have the patrons to be able to put their comments and topics that they want me to talk about to guide me during this, because I will be all over the goddamn place. What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up? Oh my gosh. I seen Octavia was in here. What's up? Joanna, what's up? Emma, what's up? Brandon, what's up? I'm just like, what's up? Okay. I'm trying to figure out which topic I should talk about first. You know what? So while we getting everybody in here, let's just cover the politics part first. And it's really quick. It's only one thing. It's literally only one headline I've seen. So apparently the authorities are not knocking at Rudy Giuliani's goddamn door, bitch. What really trips me out is when, like I always say, when government officials or previous government officials get dragged by their own government. It's like, how did you fuck that shit up that bad, man? You had access to. That's why I don't understand. You had access to all the levers and all the facets of government, and you bitches still ended up being caught. I don't understand how that works. How are you bitches literally sat on all of America's power, and you still were dumb enough to get caught doing the dumb shit that you're doing? Oh yeah, I can tell today I'm gonna be crying. I haven't even started doing shit yet, and y'all be acting up on here already. So it's just, bitch. Okay. Real quick headline. I'm not going to talk too much about it, bitch. I've been avoiding politics this entire fucking month. Okay. Breaking. This is from the Associated Press. A law enforcement official tells AP that federal investigators have executed a search warrant at Rudy Giuliani's Manhattan residence. Details of the reasons for the search were not immediately available, of course, because the person who was the source needed anonymity when they're talking to the press. It's just like, all right. The former New York City mayor has been under investigation for several years over his business dealings in Ukraine. Details were not immediately available, but it comes as the Justice Department continues its investigation into former New York City mayor and staunch Trump ally. Now, I think it's crazy because the amount of illegal shit that I'm sure that they were doing in the offices and, in these official government positions, I'm sure the Cheeto was like, hey, girl, don't worry about it. I'm going to fucking, pardon your ass. It's okay. And then now they have to deal with the feds knocking at their goddamn door. Like it's a Trey song. So knock, knocking on no walls. The cellmates are going to know your name. Let's move right the fuck along. What y'all want me to talk about? Because You didn't see that? What the fuck? Wait. Yes. Okay. Well, I guess we're already here, so we'll talk about it. So Joseline. So I guess I have to understand that the point of these TV shows, I guess, like the entire point of them, when you go on there, is to get traction. I guess is to like get people looking at your stuff, and especially if you have decided to go on Wendy Williams. Like, I just feel like at some point that is going to be extremely messy. Like, if you made the decision to take your ass onto fucking Wendy Williams' goddamn show, like, I feel like that you're about to get into some mess, you're about to get into some drama. And I guess Joseline just came prepared for that shit. And they started reading back and motherfucking forth. Now, a lot of people were just like, oh yeah, Joseline was really dragging the shit out of Wendy Williams and blah, blah, blah. And I can see how someone might think that, because Joseline was they were going back and forth. Like, Joseline came on there, she was like, oh, well, every time I come on here, every time, basically other Black women come on here, or Black people come on here, Black culture, whatever, comes on here, y'all, you always get to dragging, you always comparing me to somebody else, you always reading, you're not nice to us when we come on the show, all this shit, like, you don't really care about the people, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, Joseline, like, you are still talking about this woman's abortion that's been in your show. You know what I mean? Like, you're still talking about this Black woman's abortion. Like, even in the previews for like even the later episodes, you are still talking about how Miss Mama's had an abortion, even though didn't she have one too? It's so strange. It's so strange to me. So it's like, how can you get on here talking about, oh, well, you're not being nice to Black women, you're not doing, and then your entire show, like all of the marketing around your entire show has been around this woman and the fact that she has had an abortion. Now, I guess the only arguments you could use against that is like, reality TV ain't really real. A lot of this shit could be scripted. And, it is what it is. But it's like, for you to get on here talking about, oh, the way you treat Black women on your show, it's like, how are you treating Black women on your show? Like, it's like, I didn't. So obviously, anytime Wendy Williams gets dragged, I get my entire life. I live for it. I love it. But it's just like, this message came from the wrong person. Sis is live. What's up? Yes, this message came from the wrong person to me. Like, she was really sitting up there, and I'm like, ma'am, I literally just scrolled past another advertisement, another trailer for your show talking about it, and it was centered yet again around that woman saying that she had an abortion. It's just like, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was good to see Wendy get dragged, and they were going back and forth. Joseline is like, really. Because she was talking about how she has a #1 TV show in America, and I was like, that's the one thing when it comes to being confident, is just, I don't want to be delusional. Like, it's one thing to be confident about what the shit that you're doing, but it's another thing to be like weirdly delusional in like a la la land. It's just like, I have the #1 show. I'm like, man, it may be the not #1, but it may be the first thing that pops up on your TV when you turn it on, but it don't mean it's okay. See, we ain't even started yet. And I'm crying. Okay. That's a narcissistic as hell. She always says stuff like that. It's just like, oh shit, Deshaun Turner. Hey, Adrian, it was my birthday yesterday. Oh, happy birthday. Want to say hi. Blue needs to stop playing and tell her client to give us formation behind the scenes. Let me tell you something. I'm about to get on her next, I think. Yes, I'm about to get on her next real quick. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you so much for the super chat. This is number 100. Brian said number 100. First episode, Joseline physically attacked one of the girls. Yeah, like that side of TV is just not for me. Sometimes I wish it was though, because it seemed like people be having fun watching that shit. But I think if I was to watch that shit, I'd probably be really annoying to people who really enjoy that shit, because they would be like, just stop watching that shit. If you don't like it, if you always have some sociological bullshit to say about some reality TV show, like Adrian, just stop watching that shit. And I feel like I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it to myself. I'm not gonna do it to other people who enjoy that shit. I'm not gonna do it. Thanks, Haley. Sending you love. So sweet. Hi from Barbados. What's up? Yes, Jocelyn said she needed a napkin when the girls were dancing on her. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So, like, how are you saying that shit about women on your show, and you go on Wendy Williams talking about, oh my God, how you treat us like we're so like, okay. I just didn't get it. I didn't get it. All right, let's talk about something cute real quick. And since someone brought up Beyonce, hey, what's up? What's up, Shaquan? What's up? So apparently this is like the 5-year anniversary of the Formation World Tour. And it's like, ma'am, we need to see it. We need to see it. I mean, you got hookups at HBO and Netflix. If you don't take this shit off your hard drive and copy and paste it, or email and send it to some HBO, Netflix exec, and stop playing with us. We need to see it. We need to see behind the scenes. We need to see all that shit. We need to see, 5 years of Lemonade, which was just crazy, iconic, changed the music industry. We love talent and artistry. Even though she's still, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. That nigga is annoying. I feel like y'all know who I'm talking about. That nigga is so annoying. But whatever. We love Lemonade. Woohoo. Woohoo. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Beyonce still writing the credits. Beyonce still edited, child. You know when Beyonce get to edit it? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love Faith so much. But bitch, we are going to get half the fucking, we're gonna get half of each performance to fuck around Beyonce editing. When Beyonce edit, bitch, we see like 2 seconds of the chorus and shit. We see 2 seconds of the hook. And she say, bitch, that's it. We going to the interlude, bitch. That's all you hoes get. Like, she really be sitting there. Bitch, what was it that she had edited? Was it Iron World Tour or something where it's like, damn, sis, was half the fucking show cut out? I was like, damn, we trying to see the whole show. What are you doing? Maybe at the 10-year anniversary, Beyonce, I'm telling you, Beyonce probably got that shit or somebody's USB drive, and she tell Blue to plug that shit in the TV every time she want to see it, and then she sit her ass right back down. That's it. But speaking of Beyonce, this DJ Khaled album is coming out on April 30th, right? And so let me see. Let me make sure I get it right. DJ Khaled was talking about NDAs or something. He was like, "This is my girl." We already know how DJ Khaled talk, child. This is my name. This is my legacy. This is my cover. This is what he put on Instagram. Time to bring more light. Khaled is coming out this Friday, April 30th. Then he says, I have a gift for the world. I can't wait to share it with you. Let's talk tomorrow. Are you available? I couldn't post any pictures of this gift. I had to sign an NDA. So I'm like, anytime you bring up NDAs in the music industry and shit, it just gives Beyonce tease. Now, what's crazy as hell is that, this could be just for marketing and just like, yeah, NDA, throw it in there, automatically make a connection to Beyonce. But what would be crazy is if Beyonce had this nigga sign an NDA for his own fucking album. Can you imagine? And bitch, if you had to sign it, bitch, I would sign that shit for my own album. I'm like, yeah, girl, I won't talk about my album until you're ready for me to talk about. Anyway, okay, wait. Does DJ Khaled do music? I never knew that. I thought he shouted over a mic. Honestly, I thought he shouted over a mic too, and it's not even shade like that. Until I looked at some of his like older videos where he was actually like doing music. I think DJ Khaled, even though he's like, I'm sure people say I'm corny, so I can say he's corny, right? Like, niggas think different things are corny. I'm sure I'm extremely corny to some people, but I just think regardless of how corny he can be sometimes, I think he's good at like weaving together a project with other people, like collaboration, I'll say. But yeah, child, I feel like maybe Beyonce will be on this shit. And if she is, I just wonder what she's going to be serving. I really wonder what her next era is going to be giving. I wonder what she has to say. I wonder it's just, we love art. If they trying to party with the queen, oh my God, they're going to have to sign a non-disclosure. He's been around since I'm screaming. Okay. So yeah, that's what's that. So we just keep our eye out. We only got a couple days to wait. So if you know, it's just skip to the parts that you like, and that's it. That's what I'd be doing. Anytime I see Megan on the track, anything like that, Flo Miller on the track, bitch, I'll be just let me just skip to that part and just calm down. Okay, so I'm screaming. I have not talked about Steve Harvey yet, and I feel like I should because I want to clown Justin Bieber's dreads. Sorry. Sorry, I love the t-shirt. Yes, my sister gave it to me. It was for my birthday. It's so cute. Okay, so this is why I always do research, or at least look up what the fuck I've been talking about. So before I start talking about Steve Harvey, okay, the clip that I'm talking about, it went viral like recently, like yesterday. Dreads, yeah, girl, dreads is I shouldn't even say dreads. It was given very much stringy yarn for me. So, but yeah, before I even start talking about Steve Harvey, the clip that I'm about to talk about, he said this shit like 10 years ago. And so I just have to put that out there, especially since if you look back at some of the shit I said 10 years ago, bitch, it's not giving. It's not giving. So I just want to put that shit out there. But at the same time, it's just Steve. From my understanding of Steve Harvey and from what he shows us of his thinking and of himself, it doesn't seem like this shit is something that has changed or like his mindset has changed from this. And I could be wrong, but from the shit that he says and how he interacts with people and what he be showing us, it seems like he still has this method of thinking. So if you were on the internet yesterday, maybe the day before, you would have seen this clip. And like I said, it's old. Adrian, I was here since 19, so I know you used to be dragging. Listen, I used to say some of the most disrespectful shit, and I still will. I just feel like now I can hone in on the types of comments and conversations that deserve that kind of energy. But before, I was just like, and it's so bad. I'd be having to go back and delete some of that shit because I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? But okay, so Steve Harvey, the clip went viral. Like I said, it was old. He said, essentially, he was asked, I think it was on CNN, he was asked, like, can you be friends with a woman, like platonic friends? And this man came out and he said, no, hell no, I can't do that. I got a wife. And it's just like, man. And then he went further, essentially saying, like, I don't want to tempt myself. I'm going to cheat. And this is what he said also. Basically, he's telling people, like, this is like 99.9% of men. He's only your friend because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor. And trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity. And I think that shit is the wildest, craziest, ugliest shit ever said. Like one of the ugliest shit ever said. how are you a grown ass man and you? I mean, I'm trying to relate it to, and I'm someone who I talk about sex just as much as anybody else. Like, I mean, we love sex. That's it is what it is. But I'm thinking about all of the good gay friends that I've met, and some friends, of course, we fool around, we mess around. It is what it is, but we just still friends. But there are other friends who are strictly platonic, and we have really amazing relationships, and I learn so much from them, and they teach me so much. If I can help them out, I help them out too. It's like I cannot understand for the life of me not being able to make platonic connections with the I guess the sex that you are attracted to. I cannot imagine being that mentally fucked that I can't control my sexual urges to have a fucking platonic relationship with someone. Like, that shit is crazy as fuck. And to me, if I was dating someone or married to someone who was saying some shit like that, like, oh, I can't be around nobody else. Like, we just want to be isolated in the fucking house because you can't control your dick. If I was dating somebody like that or married to somebody like that, that shit would be really concerning to me. Bitch, I take my eyes off you for 1 second and you mean to tell me that you finna be somebody else's fucking bed? And if that's the agreement that we made, then that's it. I mean, polygamy or whatever the fuck, that's it. But for him to act like it's completely impossible for men to have platonic relationships, it's just like, it's so dangerous too, because then you act like, oh, men, they are just completely incapable, and so any crazy, nasty, pervy, violating shit that they do, it's almost like, oh well, men will be men. Boy, it's interesting how boys will be boys just graduates to men will be men. And I just, like I said, I think it shows that shit is deeply fucking flawed for you not like. You mean to tell me you just stand around a woman and you just, I can't help myself. I can't help myself. I'm about to fuck her. You niggas are weird. You niggas are weird. And it'd be niggas like that. It'd be niggas who talk like that for real. Like, they'd be like, oh, bitch, well, what did you expect? That should lead straight to the like harassment and abusive behaviors and that we be talking about. It starts with that like mentality. I don't get it. I'm about to fuck her. Like, damn, bitch, we was just having brunch. You know what I mean? We was walking around in the mall or some shit, bitch. Like, we about to whip the mattress out now, nigga. And the reason why it's so fucked up is because there's so many niggas who think like that. Like, there's so many niggas who think like that. And like, when people talk about like the dehumanization of women and shit, that's what we're talking about. It's like, you cannot think about women in any other capacity other than like, not at all. Like, you can't be, that's strange to me. You can't, if a woman says hi to you and y'all have the same interests, but y'all not trying to fuck or anything, you cannot just sit down there and be friends. And of course there are weirdo ass men who wait for a chink in the armor, like he says. And it would be those same men who would be like, oh, bitch, well, she said yes. I mean, it doesn't matter that she said no 200,000 times, but she said yes this one time. So we all good. What's the problem? It's like, I just, it's literally saying I violate women's boundaries and harass women because I can't control myself. That's what literally. And there's so many recent big conversations about the fact that a lot of these men do not like sex when it's consensual. It's crazy that men will get angry after they paid for dinner and after they pay for dinner and a goddamn movie, they'll get mad that a woman will not want sex, but they will not pay sex workers to do the same goddamn job. You know what I mean? Like, they will call a woman who's like ready to fuck, ready to go right now, down to fuck at this very moment. They call them fast, but they'll go after the ones who don't want to fuck. And, and then wait for a crack, wait for a chink in the armor. Why don't you just go with the people who want to have sex? But no, she fast. No, she a hoe. But you a hoe, nigga. You a hoe. That's why I never got these niggas talking about, oh, these women are hoes. These women, you are a hoe. You're a hoe. You're a hoe. And be a hoe. Be a free hoe. But stop judging other women because they want sex too. That shit is weird. Like, okay, so if you're not a hoe and a woman's a hoe, but she fucking you and your bros and shit, and y'all doing the same shit, who's the hoe? Let me tell you something. Oh my God, did you see, speaking of hoes, let me rephrase that because y'all gonna be like, what the fuck, nigga? But speaking of this conversation about hoes, did you see, oh my gosh, tennis player, beautiful, extremely talented, very young. What's her name? God damn. Black. You know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'm waiting for the comments. I'm waiting for Naomi Osaka. There we go. Naomi Osaka. Did you see her boyfriend, I guess, had some bars or some shit talk about basically I'm with Naomi and the rest of y'all with hoes or some shit like that. Like, I don't know if it was in a song or if he said the shit, but he was like, girl, basically, I'm with this star, I'm with the 10 star, I'm with Naomi, and the rest of y'all is with hoes. Rest of y'all with hoes. And I was like, because like I said, I can't if that ever happened to me, I don't know how it would, because I would have to like really scan your ass and get the Carfax on your ass to see what the tea is, what your mentality is. But if that happened to me and I woke up and I'm some star or some shit, and this nigga just said the rest of you bitches are married to hoes and I'm married to this, I would literally tweet like, well, I'm a hoe too, so I don't know. I don't know what this nigga thought, but I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. I would be like, I am the queen of the hoe society. I am all for hoes. I'm all for stripper hoes. I'm all for OnlyFans hoes. I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. I would just be like, I am a hoe. Like, bitch, that shit is weird. Like, yeah, exactly, JR. Like, why would you? I just, as soon as niggas start talking like that, you need to run. And I'm telling you this, don't ignore that shit. It's a lot of red flags that eventually will come back to bite your ass, because if they're putting people down, especially that whole mentality where it's like, it's very misogynistic type of shit, that shit will always come back on you. It will be something that you do, a behavior that is non-traditional, and it's automatically now you grouped up with all the hoes that he was talking about. It's not worth it. it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And then you go to, even in conversations, even in like gender roles and shit, these niggas will expect you to do certain things. It's like, you really thought this was the 1800s, huh? Boy, bye. So yeah, he sees you as a trophy. Run the credit check. Period, Jay. Oh shit, did I miss? I think I did. Okay, Kay Wilson, what's up? Thank you so much. If a partner says that that they're saying they don't know how to have proper boundaries with people, yeah, he's definitely telling on himself. Exactly. But that's why I love the conversations that, I guess, well, I'm very interested to see what this Red Table Talk is going to be giving, or I guess the future of it, because I saw a trailer that they were kind of talking about. Oh, child, I need to get these fucking shits, these words straight. Shit, polygamy. But I think like I said, the overall conversations about like, romance and dating and monogamy versus polygamy, and how a lot of times previous definitions of what it meant to be, dating someone with someone is almost like stripping ownership of themselves away from themselves. Does that make any sense? I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, but it's like I'd like the conversations now where it's going like, how, if y'all gonna be dating, if y'all gonna be together, how can we both or all, depends on who you do, maintain our personhood? And like, just because you date someone doesn't mean that you own them or anything like that. So I don't know. I'm really curious to see what society is gonna look like in like 10 years, shit. Or 5 about these kinds of conversations. But yeah. I keep playing with this. Before we get to Willow Smith, I think she's gonna be our last one. I want to talk about Justin Bieber's dress. And I hate saying dreads. Justin Bieber's yarn ball. It just Justin Bieber and some of the rest of the girls, they be giving me like Chet Hanks type of tease. And he debuted this shit and he got dragged because it literally looks like Grinch fingers. Like, man. It looks like, you know what his dreads look like? His dreads look like after a rocket takes off, all that smoke and dust and cloudy shit behind that shit, bitch. It looked like the exhaust after a fucking rocket. And it's no shade, bitch. It's no shade. But it's all shade. It's like, okay, what did you expect us to, what did you want us to say? I think his reaction is the thing that I really want to talk about the most. It's like, okay, so you gave us these dinky ass dreads. What did you want us to say about it? And if you didn't want us to say shit about it, why don't you just rock those appropriation dreads in your goddamn rich ass fucking big ass house? Like, it's okay. They said it's giving tangle wet. I can't. I'm not tangle wet dog. They said it's his second time. Yeah. But a lot of times, girl, don't even. Oh, I almost wandered into the Harry Styles motherfucker. Y'all was not gonna like that. But a lot of times, a lot of these people be like, "Yeah, girl, I'm an advocate. I'm an advocate for this. I'm gonna talk about this." And then when niggas say like, "Hey, guess what? Just stop doing that weird shit." You're like, "What are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all don't know what y'all want. I'm an advocate. I love niggas. One less lonely Negro." It's just like really weird. So like I said, it's not even so much that he did this shit because he already did this shit. It's like, okay, girl, we already know what to expect. It was his reaction. Look at this shit. He posted this long ass shit on his goddamn Instagram. Bitch, he talking about. I guess as soon as everybody started dragging them goddamn, cylindrical tumbleweeds. This what he didn't put on his goddamn Instagram, bitch. Oh, thank you, Noelia. Thank you, Noelia. This is what he said after the backlash. All of us humans just want to be liked, fit in, belong, feel heard, be accepted. We all have our own insecurities that we try and hide, and we make it seem like we have it all together. We can't all. Oh, wait, hold on. Aren't we all broken? I'm trying to like do a dramatic. Aren't we all broken? We can all hide behind superficial things, but the truth is, we are all hurting. The answer, he must have heard this shit at his fucking church. The answer can't be within ourselves. The answer must be in a perfect one. Oh, girl, yeah. Here come the perfect one, the holy one, the righteous one, the Sky Daddy one, the invisible one. Bitch, y'all Sky Daddy swear he Susan Storm from Fantastic Four. The answer can't be within ourselves. The answer must be in a perfect one who can rescue us from our humanness. Now, let me tell you something. I'm a whole human being, right? So if you're trying to rescue me from my humanness, what you trying to do to me? I'm a human. If you're trying to rescue me from my humanness, where am I going? What am I doing? You're transmutate me or something? Where are we going? I'm gonna turn into a fucking jellyfish, bitch. Stop playing with me. And it's not even done yet, bitch. Like, we still have to keep reading this bullshit. If I had to see this shit, y'all gonna have to see it. Locks out here looking like dog and rat tails. Y'all got to stop. Y'all got to stop. Stream might be dipping some water and clean my floors. It's giving upside down brew, but I'm not going to go there. I was going to say that was giving, wet straw broom, but I'm not going there. I'm not going there. The one who designed us, like, bitch, we are fucking iPhones. Okay, I'm sorry. Bitch, somebody update my iOS. I might have to do that shit. I just got the second shot, bitch. I'm gonna be out here woozy. The one who designed us and knew us before we were formed. The one who knows the end from the beginning. Damn, can you imagine if somebody knew the entire timeline and this is still the bullshit that we came up with? Sweetie, you do the beginning and the end, and this is what the fuck we got? You evil as fuck too, nigga. What you mean? The creator of the ocean and the mountains. I don't know if he's talking about, the process of weathering or the precipitation system, the water cycle. I don't know what he's talking about. God's plan is better than our own. Trust him. Now, if you had touched or trusted Sky Daddy this much, he would have warped into your head like he did, into your dreams like he did that pregnant virgin. I want to know the science behind that shit. But like he did that pregnant virgin, he would have walked inside your head and said, hey, bitch, don't wear those fucking weirdo ass dreads. That's what he would say. Very much Caribbean household, straw yard broom. Let me tell you something. Since we getting into the free, okay. Real quick, because I'm gonna lose it. This is how my brain works. I feel like straw brooms are so like lodged in my head, like you said, because of Caribbean household. My grandma used to sweep the carpet with and of course it's effective, but it's like my grandma used to sweep the goddamn carpet with straw brooms. I don't know. She used to be sweeping outside too. I'm talking about the actual lawn, like the yard. She'd be sweeping them leaves up and shit. And she was out there chopping fucking snakes off with a machete. It's not chopping snakes' heads off with a machete and shit, bitch. When I tell you I got a strong ass grandma, I'm telling you I got a strong ass grandma. And first of all, I'm not going near no goddamn snakes. Yeah, she was out because they were fucking with her plants or some shit. She did not like that shit. She was out there. She was out there. She was out there. You see what I'm saying? She was out there. Bitch, she looked like an anime character with a sword, bitch. I said, ho. You know what I mean? She was out there. She was out there. Oh my gosh. So I don't know. That's why strawberry. It's just, but she was sweeping them carpet. She was sweeping that carpet. And I don't know what it was, being raised. We had a whole dishwasher. They wanted us to wash them plates, or at least a lot of times they would wash them. We would pack it sometimes, but a lot of times they would wash that shit by hand. I'm like, man, it's a whole dishwasher. Bitch, we had a microwave sometimes after long ass church, oh my gosh, I'm so glad that shit is over. After long ass church, they would pop them holes in a fucking oven instead of a microwave. I'm like, man, it's a microwave sitting right there, bro. It's a microwave sitting right there. There's a microwave sitting right there, bitch. We had to wait a whole, it felt like 6 hours for that food to warm up. If you don't pop this hole in the microwave and sit y'all have to, and then like I said, you had a vacuum there, but these girls want to sweep with a straw broom the carpet. I say, I'm gonna have a whole workout being done doing this shit. My arms gonna look so goddamn, my arms gonna be bigger than my coconut head. Anyway. Oh, child, they emailing me. Y'all said this. Let me tell you something. I just took the second shot today. Y'all said the second shot is bad. When I tell you I'm gonna be down for the motherfucking account, it better not be bad. It better not be bad. It better not be too bad. Like the first one, I already went through with the first one. I gotta go through it again with the second one. Whatever. Okay, what I wanted to say, because I think Willow's the only one left in my top. What I wanted to say about Willow Smith is that she's coming, or she's already here. She released this new song. I think it's called Translucent or Transparent Soul. Yes, Transparent Soul. It's like really punk rocky. It reminds me of the type of shit her mom used to be doing with that one rock band that she had. Transparency. I mean, the visuals are really cool. I don't know. Anytime I see their artistic asses doing something so like, I guess technically it is like out of the box. It's not usually what we're fed with mainstream media. Anytime I see that happen, translucent. Child, don't drag me. Just said translucent. Child, I'm thinking of The Boys or something. But yeah, anytime I see like artists like that doing things that are technically outside of the box just because it's not what we're fed in mainstream media, I love to see it. It's just, and I don't know, like the level of confidence that she has in herself and her artistry, it's really cool. So yeah, that's really all I wanted to say about Willow Smith. Micah said, here in Barbados, there is a church that has so many I'm guessing you're saying COVID cases, but they don't want to get tested. There was a police standoff. Not even lives are more important. Wow. I wonder. There's a whole lot of shit going on. I mean, and that's the case in Barbados. In the case in the U.S., it's just like you just got crazy people who have internalized so much fucking propaganda that now they just, and it just sucks. Like I said, I've been saying this whole quarantine or this whole pandemic, it just sucks that other people's actions, they affect you so directly, especially when they so fucking stupid, when they so goddamn dumb. It's like, bitch, go to your own island and do that dumb shit, bitch. Like, go to get them a own, like, bitch, I will pay a little bit extra in taxes so that we can purchase a big lot of land somewhere in the middle of some ocean, so they can go over there and do what the fuck they want to do and leave us in peace. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. So, yeah, like, I'm ready for all this shit to be over with. I'm happy that, it's the only thing that is bugging me is just this shit in India and how it's just really, it's looking like it's pretty bad over there. One of the things that really also fucked with me is how at one point in the United States, I don't know if it's still true, but I remember seeing headlines that, some vaccination places, I don't even know how you fucking say that shit. My brain is doing 10,000 different things. Some areas where you go to get vaccinated, some facilities it was such a lack of demand that they went from doing appointments to walk-in. They were like, fuck it, just come in, because nobody's coming in. And then at that same time, you have the whole United States of America hogging all the resources. I don't know if that changed at the time or at this time, but at the same time, while people were not showing up to get fucking vaccinated, you had the United States holding on to all the fucking resources to vaccinations, all that shit for the rest of the fucking globe. And they said, nah, bitch, we ain't finna give y'all shit until we're all done vaccinating our own people. It's like, nigga, half your people don't even want to take the shit. What you talking about? CDC saying people don't need. Yes, I saw that shit. The CDC saying people don't need masks, they're vaxxed, but I already know people finna be lying about it. Of course, they can just be like, yeah, girl, I'm vaccinated, and just walk in and shit. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the actions of other people, just because of simply the nature of humanity. The actions of other people affect us in so many ways. I think I am really learning that now more than I did in the past. Especially when you've had to like be self-sufficient for so fucking long, it's almost like, well, bitch, I can do that in isolation. And I think that's what I used to think. And now I'm getting to a point where it's like, nah, bitch, you need like a community. You need chosen family. You need people around you, you know? And so that's all I'm saying is just that other people have so much effect on your life. It doesn't matter how individualistic you think you are. It doesn't matter how self-sufficient you think you are or you are. It's just other people have an effect. They just simply do, you know. I'm learning that literally. Still learning that shit. Oh, thanks, D.O. What's up? What's up? D.O.D.M. What's up? The CDC has been releasing confusing information every week. Yeah, I will agree with that. I will. It's a lot of the messaging during this whole pandemic has been very confusing, especially when you're talking about people who are not experienced in the medical field at all. Like, you got to really break it down. And then on top of that, you have anti-mask ass, anti-science propaganda being pushed by so many fucking people, by so many organizations, by by alt-right people, Republicans and shit. All of that is just a recipe for fucking disaster. So, but yeah, like I said, the craziest thing that really fucked me up was the fact that the U.S. had the resources and did not want to fucking share that shit with the globe. And what's crazy is that if some of these areas where COVID is really fucking them up, if some of these areas do not get the help that they need very soon, the fucking virus is going to mutate, sis. And then so what that means is that all that shit that we went through, vaccinating everybody, is not going to mean shit if they do not receive the help that they fucking need. And it's just, America has this weird selfishness, this weird arrogance. And it's like, bitch, you would be nothing without without the countries around the globe that feed you all the fucking resources that you need to survive. I mean, not need to survive, that you exploit to profit off of. That's better. What would y'all be? It's just, America has this really weird arrogance. And if the entire world shut us the fuck out or shut us down, we would not be able to do shit. We would not be able to do shit. We would not be able. So it's so weird when we have this high and mighty shit just because we got American army bases in y'all shit. America really thinks that the only way to be cooperative, not even cooperative, the only way to have any type of interaction with countries that are not America is to exploit their ass, to disrupt their fucking democratic processes, to, you know what I mean? To build army bases and they shit, to oppress them. Like, bitch, what happened to the spirit of actual cooperation? You know, I've heard reports to expect COVID-19 to be around until 2024. Shipped all of our jobs to China, and now China's the bad guy. Bitch, you can't find one thing in this bitch that don't say made in China. You know what I mean? It's just, it's like the level of delusion that, especially like the politicians. Who was up here saying that America? I mean, so many of them say this, but it was someone recent, and I cannot even remember who it was. It was someone recent who was like, America built all this shit from nothing. Yeah, the natives might have been here, but they're not really a part of American culture. So, we can't really say. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? First of all, why do you think that they're not a huge part of American culture? Because y'all erased that shit systematically. I mean, even when I just read that they had schools teaching Native people how to assimilate into you went through and erased their fucking culture and then put them on specific lands and told them to shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. And even when you put them on fucking them lands, you come through there with fucking, pipes and shit. It's Rick Santori. Yeah, Rick Santori, whatever the fuck, however you pronounce his name, Rick. sanctimonium aquarium built ass. What's up, Nicole? Hey, boo. Yeah, he was up there talking about, oh, girl, these natives, they didn't have no culture. Their culture is not a part of our culture. What culture? What culture? I'll wait. Beer and football? I'm really wait. American pie? Apple pie? What I'm waiting. What culture? Y'all grab everything from everybody else. And then dumb it down and then sell it to us. That's what America do. We're gonna take y'all recipes, we're gonna take y'all shit from y'all countries, dumb it down, make it a huge corporation, and don't even include any elements of the culture. McDonald's mayonnaise culture. Oh my god, a hamburger. That's all I'm thinking. Hamburger, some fucking French. Well, are French fries French? Bitch, it's so hilarious. It's so hilarious when these we don't have no. We be using fucking Arabic ass fucking numbers, Roman fucking architecture, even in ancient Roman, like even in these big ass government buildings. And America really thinks that they are just like, we came up with all this shit ourselves, bitch. Your fucking origin story is running away from the girls who said that you couldn't worship Sky Daddy in a particular way. Y'all hosts came over here like, oh, like we're not impressed. we're not impressed. We're not impressed. Hot dogs are not American either. I'm screaming. I am screaming. Okay. I'm ready to go. Love y'all so much. I've been talking for like 50 minutes. Every single time I get on this, like every time I do a video, every time I do a podcast, well, not so much podcast because I can have a guide, I guess. But every time it's like, damn, do I have enough to talk about? Am I going to be able to talk? What am I going to say? And then as soon as I press record, I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Here's my thoughts. I'm thinking. But yeah, love y'all so much. Got a blast. I'm telling you, I need to eat real quick. I need to go buy some shit to have in my house to eat and chill so that just in case the effects of this fucking second shot hit me, I'm not going to be struggling trying to go get something to eat, because the way that DoorDash has been taking out my account, you would think that my ass is Oprah, but bitch, it's not. And the account will be quick to remind me, hey, girl, you hungry? Anyway, I love y'all so much. Make sure you check out my Patreon page. It's full of all the goodies for y'all. Thank you, Tasha. So sweet. Love y'all so much. Y'all so sweet this entire time. Y'all make me laugh all the time. Love y'all. Be safe. It shows that the fucking second dose knocks her out. All right. I'm going to see y'all later on this week or something, child. Bye.